World, and welcome to PGA Tour Live. Welcome to Texas. Welcome to Sunday on the PGA Tour. Starting with some live golf. Taylor Gooch here at the first.
Jackson, Michigan. Please welcome Brian Stewart.
Just a reminder, because of imminent weather that we will see this afternoon, we're using both tees and going off in threesomes. They moved the tee times up, so hopefully we can sneak this round in before the electricity in the sky unleashes.
Brian Stewart there, taking driver off this tee. Variety of club choices
South
off
Carolina.
this first hole.
Please welcome Wesley Bryant.
And a very colorful Wesley Bryant. Nice round yesterday, 67, 5 under par. 11 under, everybody chasing Sam Burns. The lead is 20 under par. That's Burns, 1 ahead of KH Lee. 3 clear of a handful of. What are you thinking when you're 6 back?
Well, I think part of him is thinking he's got to push the pedal to the metal, but at the same time, in 15th position right now, he's projected at 92nd, so he does want to maintain his position here on Sunday. So we can take a look at Taylor Gooch and his approach shot and scoot over to Brian Stewart. Brian's got an interesting pre-shot routine. Played with him at Punta Cana this year, and boy, he stands over it for a really long time. Very quick to make his decision, but then stands over it for a really long time, as we're seeing right now.
One of the straightest hitters out here.
Good golf shots there. Get their day started on this first hole, which can be a little bit tricky there off the tee box. One of the harder driving holes on this golf course.
And because of the weather that is coming at us, they're playing lift clean in place. They did so on Thursday as well, because last week and early this week we had torrential rains. Golf course has stood up nicely though.
Yeah, the zoysia grass really absorbs the water pretty well. Guys are loving hitting anything inside of 100 yards, loving hitting off this zoysia grass. Really has a propensity to spin the ball quite a bit.
Well, that also means we're going to see some nifty little shots around the green when you get ball in hand, as you were saying, on this zoysia grass. The boys can spin it all over the joint.
We love seeing that.
This week, I've enjoyed your commentary and enjoyed the conversations. Back to live action. Stewart.
Great one.
Wesley Bryant cheering him on. Well, maybe a sign of things to come today. The first hole, first birdie. Hank Lebiota.
Lefty with less than driver. Looks like he's pushed it out to the left. That's not a great start there.
Please welcome Patton Kazari.
And big man, Patton Kazire, did not have his best yesterday. A 1 under par. 71 in the golf course yesterday. Parker, the stroke average was well under par, into the 60s, as we had seen on Thursday, 69.1. So 1 under at 71, that was technically a couple over par.
Yeah, and I think Patton feels that, and obviously with the club choice here of driver, trying to put the pedal to the metal pretty early in the round here, get himself a short iron in.
Did you see that?
And that's
Los
a
Angeles,
beautiful start to
California.
his day.
Please welcome JJ Spawn.
Representing the West Coast, Los Angeles, California, JJ Spawn. He was our first round leader with Jordan Spieth.
Played with Jordan Spieth yesterday. Kind of was close to having his best stuff, but just couldn't quite get anything going yesterday. Watched Jordan Spieth make quite a few putts and make that eagle at the last hole.
Up to the green, Wesley Bryan. Can he sneak it in? No. Good putt, just didn't go down. Does it make any difference to the leaders that were out in threesomes and off a little earlier?
I think it's a benefit to the leaders, to be honest with you. If you're leading, you don't have to sit around until 2 o'clock this afternoon. I also think that you won't have guys going out and shooting 9 or 10 under par in very calm conditions first thing in the morning. Everybody's playing in the same conditions. I think this benefits the leaders quite a bit. So we see a 22-footer made by Brian Stewart and a couple of...
Lebiota out of position at the first.
Good looking swing there. Anything on the green would be a good shot here. Just trundle over the green.
The trundle can work for you and against you, right? That was not the good trundle.
You got to play for the trundle. Play front edge. You'll hear a lot of these caddies always giving front edge numbers. They give it, especially when you're coming out of the rough. That front edge number is all you're really looking for as a player.
Buck 51 left for Patton.
Good with his irons this week. I think he's going to be a little disappointed with that one.
JJ. Who does this reverse horseshoe using both tees going out in threesomes, who does it benefit the most?
Well, I think honestly it benefits the leaders because you know, I think that with people only being within a 2-hour window, everybody's playing with the same.
Now, Lebiota.
He's going to hit a little bump and run here. I always feel like left-handers are always so good around the greens, always great putters. You never see a left-hander with a bad putting stroke, you know?
Ryan Armour, 12 under par. Nice tournament going for him.
Yeah, you see his projected standings there, 151. Good solid day today would go a long way for him.
Loose iron shot at the first for JJ.
Downhill, little chunk and run, trying to judge the speed properly. That's well done. He'll have an uphill putt to save par.
The first Austrian-born player on the PGA Tour, Sepp Straka.
Server is Tim Cochran.
University of Georgia graduate.
Good luck today, guys.
Good, big, strong swing he's got. Big, strong fella he is.
Beautiful looking stroke. They give it enough juice. Go on.
Right in the middle.
I love that. Good putt, Patton. He says, thank you. As if to say, good putt would have gone in, man. It's one of my favorite expressions Lucas Glover used to say, people always tell me good roll. I said, I can get a good roll in the bakery. Good putts go in.
Expectations are high on the PGA Tour. It's a disappointing start. JJ Spawn. Bogey at the first. Going with the all-black cap. Don't see that too much on the PGA Tour, where people want to pay you money to put their business name on your hat.
We were talking about last night over dinner how each one of these players is their own business. They've got a caddy, an agent, physio, coach. Nowadays, you've got two coaches at least. Your full swing, plus your short game.
Plus a status back into his left side.
Mark Hubbard.
Good job.
He's got my favorite Twitter handle, Homeless Hubs.
He's born in Denver. Now lives out in San Jose.
I didn't realize it was going to be that short. But...
159 left for Straka.
See more and more players, bigger frames, choosing golf over other sports. Except as a large individual, strong and athletic.
Ryan Armour.
Ryan's got a little bit more of an older school action. Watch his left knee here. It really stays flexed through the shot. Well into the follow through. Very different. Different than some of the more modern moves of today where they straighten that left knee quite early.